Omnivores are the ultimate opportunists of the animal kingdom, and humans stand proudly at the top of that list, forks in hand. What makes this lifestyle work so well is not just the ability to eat everything from steak to strawberries, but the fact that carbohydrates, the simplest, fastest, and friendliest of all macronutrients, are the universal fuel source. If you watch an omnivore at work, whether it's a bear raiding a berry patch, a raccoon rummaging through leftovers, or a human making short work of a plate of pasta, one thing is obvious. Carbohydrates are the secret weapon. They digest quickly, they release clean energy, and they let omnivores stay active and clever, always ready for the next food opportunity. Evolution didn't just stumble into this. It designed a system where carb absorption is the natural advantage that keeps omnivores thriving. The human digestive system makes this crystal clear. While proteins need heavy-duty enzymes to break down into amino acids and fats require elaborate emulsification, carbs practically roll out a red carpet for themselves. Starches get broken into glucose, glucose floods into the bloodstream, and suddenly the brain lights up, muscles are charged, and energy is available without fuss. It's like having an all-access pass to vitality. That's why, throughout history, humans built their civilizations on carbohydrate staples: rice in Asia, maize in the Americas, wheat in the Middle East. Entire cultures learned that when carbs are available, life moves forward. When they're missing, survival becomes shaky. Longevity is closely tied to this ease of energy access. Cells that don't have to fight and scrape for fuel are happier, less stressed, and less likely to suffer damage from oxidative chaos. Omnivores benefit enormously from being able to use carbohydrates so efficiently because it means their bodies can save proteins for repairing tissues and fats for long-term storage and insulation. The daily grind of living, from walking, farming, and raising families to laughing, learning, and inventing new recipes, runs best on carbohydrates. They are the quick spark that allows humans to use their brains and bodies in ways that distinguish them from strict carnivores or herbivores. The funny part is that omnivores often act like carbs are a guilty pleasure, when in fact they're the very thing that made omnivory possible in the first place. Without carbohydrates, our ancestors wouldn't have had the stamina to explore new environments, the brain power to create tools, or the mood stability to live in groups without constant brawling. Bread, rice, and tubers didn't just fill bellies, they gave humans the energy buffer to plan, cooperate, and eventually celebrate birthdays with cake. It turns out that longevity isn't just about avoiding disease. It's about sustaining the kind of energy and joy that makes life worth living, and carbohydrates are woven into that story. So, why do omnivores thrive on carbohydrates? Because carbs are the efficient bridge between survival and vitality. They give instant energy without draining the body's reserves, they spare other nutrients for their specialized roles, and they allow humans to age with enough strength and clarity to keep enjoying the world. In the grand design of evolution, carbs are not the side dish. They're the main fuel that keeps the omnivore engine running smoothly, decade after decade. And maybe, just maybe, the biggest secret to health and longevity is that nature wanted energy to be not only effective but also delicious.